I don't know. I just don't know.
Quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate here.
Hey, what do you got?
Me?
Yeah, if you get anything out, let's hear it.
Ping, drama, Inglewart carcinoma. That's as far as I got.
Oh, I don't know what?
Kind of onomatopoeic.
I don't know. I feel like I need something punching out.
No. You can throw in some jokes later on, but you gotta get the through line first.
Yeah, I think it's Hamlet.
Don't ask me, I'm just a chimp.
Well, they could have given us a clue or something.
Yeah, for sure.
To defeat the whole purpose of the experiment.
I know. 3 monkeys typing into infinity will sooner or later produce Hamlet. Completely by chance.
And Dr. David Rosenbaum up in that booth is gonna prove it.
Well, what is Hamlet? What is Hamlet?
I don't know.
This is really stupid.
Got something better to do in this cage? The sooner we produce the goddamn thing, the sooner we get out of here.
Cherish with a twist.
Well, what do we owe this Rosenbaum anyway? The guy who stands outside those bars and tells people, that one's Swift, that one's Milton, that one's Kafka, just to get a laugh.
You know, what's a Kafka anyway? Why am I a Kafka?
Search me.
What's a Kafka?
All this four-eyed French sure think it's a stitch.
And how are we supposed to write Hamlet when we don't even know what it is?
Okay, so the chances are a little slim.
Yeah, this from a guy who's supposed to be smart. This from a guy at Columbia University.
The way I figure it, there's a providence that oversees our pages. A draft of how we live.
How about you, Milton? What have you got?
Let's see. Of man's first disobedience and the fruit of that forbidden tree whose mortal taste brought death into the...
Hey, that's good. It's got rhythm. It really sings. Who cares? She's got a real voice there.
This doesn't care about voice. Does he care about anybody's individual creativity?
Let's look at this from Rosenbaum's point of view for a minute.
No. He brings us in here to produce copy, and all he wants is a tweet draft of somebody else's stuff. We're getting peanuts from somebody's hand.
Writing's a mug's game anyway, Swifty.
Well, it has made me mad.
Set a schedule for yourself. Type a few hours in the morning when you're fresh and take a break. Do You're tired for a shot of papayas and bananas. What's the big deal?
If this Rosenbaum was worth anything, we'd be working on word processors, not these answers. He's lucky to find 3 who type this good. Then he treats us like we're misfits at the Bronx Zoo. I mean, a tire swing. Where does he take us for?
I like the tire swing. I thought it was a very nice touch.
Well, I can't work under these conditions. No wonder I'm producing garbage.
How does the rest of yours go, Milton?
What's this?
Yeah, read us some more.
Blah, 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 whose mortal taste brought death into the Blamagams, Bedsots, Knockers, Tinkerbell.
Blamagam is good.
Well, I don't know.
What's the matter? Is it the tone? I knew that was a stretch for me.
Just not sure it has the same expressive intensity and the pungent lyricism as the first part.
Well, sure, it needs rewriting. It's a rough draft. What do you want? Ooh, lights on.
This one.
Are they watching?
What?
Are they watching?
I don't know. I can't see it. My eye.
What?
What's the point of this anyway?
Why do they videotape our bowel movements?
What?
Lights off.
Well, what about you, Franz? Have you got anything yet?
Well, K, 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 K.
What's that, postmodernism?
20 lines of that.
At least you screw up his data.
If you think...
20 lines of that, and I went dry. I got blocked. I felt like I was repeating myself.
Do you think that that's in Hamlet?
I don't understand what I'm doing here in the first place. I'm not a writer. I'm a monkey. I'm supposed to be sitting in confines and thinking up ants, not sitting under fluorescent lights 10 hours a day.
Sure is a long way home to the
think they're more powerful than we are.
They are more powerful than we are.
Just because they control the means of production, they think they can suppress the workers.
Things are how they are. What are you going to do?
Hey, why are you always so goddamn ready to justify the ways of Rosenbaum to the Ives, huh?
You got a key to that door?
No.
You got an independent food source?
No.
They call me a collaborator. I happen to be a professional. If Rosenbaum wants Hamlet, I'm going to give it a try. I mean, it's not like we're brain surgeons. We're not astrophysicists here. We're chimps. And for apes in captivity, this is not a bad gig.
What's really frightening is, if we stick around this cage long enough, we're going to evolve into Rosenbaum.
Evolve into Rosenbaum?
Brush up on your downward, baby. We're more than kin and less than kind.
Has anybody got a smoke?
I'm all out.
Don't look at me. I'm not going to satisfy your ears with the old smoking chimp act. No, thank you.
Come on, Sappy, don't be such a swift. You gotta use them. Use the system.
What do you mean?
Watch me while I put my anti-disposition on. See what I need? Y'all was too. My pity.
They should have thrown in a Cupid out for that performance.
Got results, didn't it?
Sure, you do your bonzo routine to get a galwaz out of it. Last week, I told the typewriter they had a whole carton of Marlboros.
Yeah, but the trouble was you didn't smoke them, you took a crap on them.
Well, that was a political statement.
I got my smoke. All's well that ends well, right?
It's the only way we know they're watching. We perform, we break typewriters, we type another page, and a cigarette appears. At least we know somebody out there is paying attention.
Our resident philosopher.
Well, what if one of us actually does write Hamlet? I mean, here we are, set down to prove the inadvertent virtues of randomness and to produce something we wouldn't even recognize if it passed right through our hands. But what if one of us actually does it?
Will we really be released?
Will they give us a key to the city and a ticker tape parade?
Or will they move us on to Ulysses? It's Hamlet the first one. What is Hamlet that never made a Hamlet that we should care? Boy, there's the respect that makes calamity of so long life. But who would bear the hits and scorns of time? The oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of despised love, the law's delay.
Relax!
Have a banana.
I wish we could get Rosenbaum in here and see how he doesn't produce a Hamlet. That's it.
What?
That's it. Forget about this random Hamlet crap. What about revenge?
Revenge on Rosenbaum?
Who else? Hasn't he bereft us of our homes and families? Stepped in between us and our expectations?
How would we do it?
Easy. We lure them in here to look at the typewriters. Test them out and suspect something's wrong. But we poison the typewriter keys.
Oh, Jesus.
Sure, some juice of cursed heaven has spread liberally over the keyboard. I work like a charm.
Great.
And if that doesn't work, we invent him with a tire swing and invite him for a ride. Plus, I challenge him to a duel.
Brilliant!
Can't you see it? In the course of combat, I casually raise my rapier over the poison typewriter keys, and I hit a palpable hit. Oh! And as a reserve, we lay by a cup with some venomous distillment. We put the pellet with the poison in the vessel with the pestle.
So now I gotta get back to work. The man's gonna want his pages.
It's not a bad idea, but
What's the matter with you guys? I'm on to something here.
I think it's hopeless, Swifty.
But this is the goods.
Where was I? Well, bed socks, knockers, Tinkerbell.
The readiness is all, I guess.
Damn straight. You just let me know when that K button gets out, buddy.
All right, you two jerks go back to work. I'll do the thinking around here. Swifty, revenge!
Tinkerbell, Shuffle Schwans, Emerald. That is good. Shuffle Schwans.
Act 1, Scene 1, Elsinore Castle, Denmark.
Emerald.
Enter Bernardo and Francisco.
Pomegranate.
Francisco Bernardo says, "Who's there?"
Zuka.